Hey everybody, it's Flyin Ryan here with a review of this mini hexacopter, which just goes by like a billion different names. I think I got it from GearBest, and I think their website calls it the HJ818. But down here it says W609-9. Over here it says Pathfinder. Down here it says Sword and Shadow 2. So I don't know what the actual name is or what the brand is or anything. But anyway, we'll call it the Pathfinder. And this is a mini hexacopter, and it's got like metal alloy arms and just really cool look. It looks really solid and durable. It has an HD camera, 2 megapixel. The lens is adjustable, so you can change your angle, so that's nice. It has really nice LED arms. Both of the front 2 and the back 2 arms light up. I forget the colors now. I think it's like white and green or something. But you know, the colors made sense, and they're very bright and visible. Here's the transmitter. It's, you know, kind of your hobby grade style transmitter. A little dummy roller wheel here that doesn't actually do anything. But you've got 2 shoulder buttons. The left bumper is for flips, so you hit the left bumper, move your right stick, and it will do flips, which is kind of cool to see a big hex like that do a flip. Right bumper turns the camera on and off, and then you have to use the throttle trim for, if you press up on the throttle trim, that turns the LEDs on and off. If you press down on the throttle trim, that changes between the 2 different rates. It only has 1 yaw rate, but it's a pretty decent yaw rate. You know, not super fast, but you know, good enough for what you would expect for a, you know, filming hexacopter. We've got a 650 milliamp hour battery. We've got, let's see, a USB charging cable, a screwdriver, USB card reader, and some screws, which I think you're intended to actually screw these legs on, but I found that just pressure fitting them in there, they're on there good. You don't have to really screw them in, I don't think. But it also comes with a memory card, and the memory card is a 4 gigabyte, so pretty big memory card. Let's see, for flight time you get about 6 minutes and 15 seconds flight with a 15-second LVC warning. I have not tried carrying the Mobius with it, but I'm sure it could. I mean, with these big 6 gear-driven props, I'm sure it can lift it, but I don't know for how long you might expect. But I think, you know, at least 5 minutes. You know, I don't think it'll have much of a problem lifting some weight, because that's kind of what hexacopters are for. Let's see. Oh, and you've got a spare set of props, but just the white props. There's no spare blue props, so if you break the front props, you're just kind of out of luck, I guess. That's kind of weird. My only complaint about this one is again, the battery bay is really tight, but at least this one has an on-off switch, so that really kind of negates the annoyingness of the battery bay, because you can sit there and, you know, fidget with the battery bay and get everything figured out, and then set it down and just turn on the switch. So that's really nice, but the battery bay is kind of a pain in the butt. You gotta slide the camera forward, and then it pulls off, and the battery plugs in, like it's got this mounted plug bracket in the bottom there, so that's kind of interesting. So you've got to plug the battery into that. Let me go ahead and do that. So I mean, that stays put. You can't really move that around or anything. And then so you've got to kind of put the battery next to that, and now you've got to just sort of smash the cable into this little bit of area you've got there, and then get the bay to, you know, push in. You've got these tabs that you've got to get through the slots on the side there, and then you got these tabs in the front that need to plug in. And then when you finally get it all said and done, there's a little latch here that you can rotate up to kind of lock it closed. So kind of a little bit of a mess there, but at least you can do that all on your own time and then turn it on when you're ready to go. The camera does plug in right here, so you can easily unplug the camera. However, it's screwed to the battery bay, so you either have to undo these 4 screws to remove it, or you could just remove this whole battery bay and then, you know, maybe tape the battery down or something if you wanted to fly without the camera on. Let's see. I think that's about all there is to say about it. Oh, and you can recalibrate it by holding both sticks down left. So both sticks in the bottom left corner, and that'll recalibrate the accelerometer. And that is it. Oh, it takes an hour and a half to charge the battery. If I didn't say that, I think I may have skipped that. And so yeah, this one's, you know, it's nice and stable actually. It's really smooth and you know, pretty nice flying quad. It's a little bit twitchy, I feel like the rates, I don't know, it's not really smooth. It tends to kind of feel a little twitchy, but it does fly nice. But you know, I'm not going to fly it in the kitchen. We'll go ahead and take this one outside, do an outdoor flight with some onboard footage. All right, let's go check it out. All right, this is the flight review of the HJ818 Pathfinder hexacopter. Go ahead and give her a spin, do some onboard video. Let's see, I'm at high rates. Got some pretty decent pitch to it. There's our yaw rate, not bad. Gets a little bit tricky to keep your orientation when you can't see the LEDs. Let's try a flip. Not bad. A little bit sloppy on the recovery. Let's go ahead and start some video now. This thing being a hexacopter should be able to be pretty good for an aerial video platform. Probably could even carry the Mobius for quite a while. Definitely got plenty of lift to it. Got a bit of a breeze though, so not super stable, not super calm right now. A little flyby droney. Alright, stop the video and let's go back to doing some flying. There's a funnel. It's not too bad actually. That's a pretty decent funnel. Doesn't feel like there's a ton of punch on the throttle. Gotta be a little careful on your throttle management. Flies nice though. Yeah, those flips are a little bit scary. Definitely want to have some height to them as it takes a while to recover. The flip itself is pretty nice, but definitely needs some room and some throttle to recover from it. Alright, think that was a pretty good demo. Bring her in for a landing. Oh, not so great on the landing. Alright, well there we go. That's the HJ818 Pathfinder Swords and Arrows W609-9 or something. It's got a bunch of different names to it, but that's the, we'll just call it the Pathfinder hexacopter. Anyway, check the video description for price and purchase link. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.